is ready, and then she is more than ready.
No, that's okay if you don't want to. Okay. Sorry. Did Tony use it?
So I have to use it. Okay, thank you so much. Sorry, I'm from the East Coast, so the living past in the East Coast is just like slow. So, but I really, the part that I enjoy in Canada is, the respect of different culture. So I'm so glad that I joined this program because then I can accept myself to be in Taipei, seeing people, in a really fast pace, but you're thinking of, should I speed up a little bit? Yeah, but after this training, I think we should respect each other's culture. Okay, so I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Evelyn, and I'm from Taitung and Shinsen Junior High School. Our school is the only one school in this program from the East Coast. Yeah, teaching, I think that teaching is really challenging for everyone, and so do I. But compared to other parts of the country, our students' English level is much lower. Yeah, and also I think we have significantly fewer teacher resources. Yeah, so actually this is the first year that I'm back to teaching from Education Bureau's work. Yeah, because I used to work there a little bit. Yeah, and then I'm back to school, but I was so afraid to walk into the classroom. Yeah, the first year when I'm back to teaching. And so when I saw this program, I was so glad, so excited. And my goal is to, I can bring my students back to joy. Yeah, because, English class can be fun, and English language is fun because it's in our life, in our real life. Yeah, so my topic today is Back to Joy through an interactive and student-centered learning environment. Okay, so first I want to share you about the most effective teaching ideas that I've learned from this program. I think, do you mind that I walk around, because I'm the kind of person, who needs to walk around a little bit. Yeah, I will fall asleep. Yeah. So you can just be yourself. You want to lean on the, back of the seat. Yeah, just be yourself. Okay. What I observe in Canada, and we play as a student in Canada at SFU, and so what I experienced and what we observed at the school visit, I found that almost the teaching, maybe it's 100% teaching is student-centered, and I was so surprised the classroom can be so free. I mean, you are free to ask teacher questions, even you are the slow learners. You have any need, and I remember one of the teachers told me, just speak for yourself, and that really released me, so I started to be myself and try my best to learn in Canada. So why I chose these 3 pictures, there's always stories, and I want to start with the 3 pictures, the stories behind these pictures with you. Okay, the boy with really little hair, yeah, he was a really, he had a lot of difficulties staying on tasks. So, there's 7th grader, I forgot to mention about that. So, when we were back to Taiwan and I met the new students, and you will always have first impression, and he liked to make noise, and he liked to play some funny faces or doing things crazy to get people's attention, because he just couldn't, learn. He just couldn't understand the class, and I think he was a little bit nervous. Yeah. So, but this picture shows he was so focused. I didn't notice that. I found it when I was picking the pictures for my slides, and I was so touched. I was so touched because this picture is showing he was creating his bedroom rules for the family, because we were learning rules from our textbook. But I like to help my students to create their personalized one related to their real life, and they can use it at home. Yeah. So I was so touched, when I saw this. Actually, in this class, I didn't help him. I forgot. And I saw, actually, if I make it bigger, you can see he did some artwork, and he was writing the whole sentence. So that touched me a lot because it was impossible. Yeah, for me, I think. Yeah, and then the second picture is a class that I help my students to create their thank you Christmas card, because I think people were write a Christmas card to friends or to family, but I think in this generation we need to teach the kids to give thanks, to what they have, to cherish the people and the environment too. So, actually, I just gave them a blank paper, and I showed some sentence structure on my slide, and then I will go around to help. But actually, this girl didn't hang in that class. But why I have this? Just because I spent time, and I just invited her to my office, and then I asked, why you didn't want to hang in? Then I showed, and I told her patiently told her that it's easy. We are just renting a car to a family or a friend that you want to. Yeah, and then she shared some story with me about the family's issue. The parents left her long time ago. So that's why she lacks motivation in learning. Because after I taught her, she created a really good Christmas card, and also with beautiful drawing. It's a surprise. So, but what I did to make this, actually, I thought I didn't do anything, but this morning I realized, I used the, really important methodology that Mina had taught us at SFU, is to care, to show our care, to show our love for them. So when I knew that, sorry, I easily touched. I just gave her a hug. I said, may I give you a hug for your mom? Yeah, whenever you need hugs, I will be there. So whenever I go to a classroom, I give hugs. Yeah, because I'm a mom, so it's hard for me to the difficulties the kids, at this young age, and they need to have someone to be with them to face everything that's happened in their daily life, but they don't, and that made me feel like how important that we are. So I started to actually today I'm really nervous to give the sharing, because I thought that I didn't really do so much in my teaching, but honestly, I spent so much time spending with them. And so these work are from the lower achiever, and those, because we have already had a really like a peaceful atmosphere or happy atmosphere. This morning, Mina helped me to know that why the student, whenever they see me, they scream like that. And I didn't know why they like me so much. And then, time after time, and then I realized that they give me some informal feedback. Maybe next slide I will show you. Then I knew what happened. See how beautiful drawing they drew to me. It's incredible. They are freely, in their personal drawing because there's no distance between us. But why these touch me? just because so many students addressed me out. I didn't ask them to do this. I invited and I helped them to create a thank you Christmas card to their family or their friends or the school teacher. So I was so satisfied, when I see this. Even I look so ugly in their worship. And this is also from a really low achiever. I told him that Evelyn is going to share what I've done here at school. And anyone can give me some feedback or no? And then he just ran to me and then said, 老师, teacher, how to spell your Evelyn? Then I said, in Chinese. Okay, he said in Chinese. And then I didn't expect, and he also asked me a question. Oh, what's your favorite color? Okay, and then he gave me this. 谢谢, thank you, teacher Evelyn. I love Evelyn. So everything is so, just touch my heart. Yeah, so I think everything is so worthy doing it. Okay, so my current situation that time when we were at SFU is students, it's hard to have motivation. It's hard to keep their motivation alive because the formal teacher training that I had is more teacher-centered. But in Canada, in this program, I learned you need to transfer it into, you need to shift it to student-centered. And then the textbook's content is nothing to do with their life. Maybe not, nothing, it's a little bit. But if there's nothing to do with their real life, kids are hard to be motivated. Yeah, even we are the same. Okay, so goals and outcomes, and I expect students can experience various types of student-centered teaching, and of course based on the Bloom's taxonomy. Yeah, and then I want them to have some fun games, some really stupid game, and that is only memory games. Yeah, but it's fun. They like to hit the screen and then see which team is winning. But I also help them to have a higher level thinking skill for creating or to share their opinions or their thoughts to anything in our class. Yeah, so this is the main three points that in my goals and outcomes. I help them to create their personalized assignment. This is the most I did. Yeah. And then approaches that I apply as backward design. That helped me because I'm the person who easily get lost, and my dorm mates all knew it. When we lived together, and now I will develop goals of learning first, and then plan the activities I want to give, and then I will think about, then how should I assess it, like that. So I won't just get lost in activities or tasks. Yeah, so it's really it really helps me a lot. And interactive activities is what I like and what my students like. Because sometimes I have questions, I like to ask questions, but we were shy because the teacher will say, we have no time, we need to catch up with the schedule like that. Yeah, but in my classroom, I will try, and if I don't have time, I will just let them to go to my office. Yeah, so they will go to my office and talk. They will just become talkative, and I also have a free class. For them to go there if they want to learn more. And I also use a gradual release model because I want them to be safe to learn in my classroom. So I will give whole class teaching, group teaching, and then to the individual teaching, individual work, and they can be safe and be more confident to do it. Yeah. And so Play-Doh is, I think everyone will apply a little bit into our classroom because the student also always need a functional language, just like what Mina showed us. I think blah 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 da 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 is the most effective da 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 like that. So we have the conversation structure, sentences, and we will be more confident to share. Oh, so it's my time up? So fast? Oh, okay. I did what most people did. Most teachers did, and then I try, at least one approach every month because it's hard to do so much in a time. But I will do weekly reflection. That helped me a lot too because it will make me not to make errors, again and again and again. You reflect and then you improve. Trial and error, and in the end you will be successful. Yeah. Okay. So I teach a new subject, health education, but I see the hope this morning. I think, oh yeah, I can, become a mentally healthy teacher to create a healthy learning environment, and then to help my student to become a mentally healthy kids and physically. Yeah. So it's a blessing, I would say that. But fortunately, we don't have any remedial classes in my school, so I just provide them my own personal time for them to come. Yeah, too much content is every school. Yeah, and then so at school I don't have major support because everyone's so busy because there's new curriculum coming. Yeah, and then but my classmates from this program, they are so supportive. Someone even passed me their homework. Yeah, because they are afraid of, Evelyn, you're so slow. Have you done? Even my students say, Teacher Evelyn, have you handed? And I say, oh yeah. Did you get the first place? And I say, okay, I will let you know after this. Okay, so these are informal feedback. They gave me this. Their students' communication book. Yeah, because someone just improved a lot, and then I cry. I feel like so touched. You studied so hard, to make me so happy. Yeah. So I think what touched me and made me feel that even I didn't do so much, but I'm successful in this program just from the informal feedback. Yeah, okay. And so there's questionnaire because my time is their favorite activity. I was so amazed. They can act so well, and they have a lot of audience. Some students, they just enjoy watching them performance, and some students, they just love to act. So I made them vote, and they vote for this their favorite activity. So I always will invite them to give me feedback. Yeah, I will let them to write down their suggestions, or they like or they dislike, or anything they want to tell me to improve for this class, or tell me about their interests, and then I can adapt my teaching into it, more related to it. And for me, increased motivation is not only in learning, for me in teaching as well, and help me so much. And I think you don't need to do, just want to do this. I think less is more, because teaching is trial and error. Just trial, error, reflect. Don't forget to reflect. Yeah, thank you.